Well, guys, everyone, Mr. Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Wednesday, June 8th, 2022, delivering some and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Raymelo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or iHeart. Rebel Moon writer and director Zack Snyder is giving a glimpse of the new film. Snyder shared makeup test footage from the sci-fi epic Tuesday during the Netflix Geek Week fan event. The teaser showed an actor in costume and full body makeup that included a large pair of horns. Snyder tweeted, "Forging ahead, here's a recent makeup test I shot on my iPhone. Hashtag Rebel Moon, hashtag Geek Week." Netflix confirmed the movie is now filming. Rebel Moon is a Star Wars and Akira Kurosawa's inspired sci-fi film starring Sophia Boutella, Charlie Hunnam, Ray Fisher, Jaimin Hinsu, Duna Bay, Star Nye, Alfonso Herrera, and Jenna Malone. The Netflix shared a first look photos featuring Hansu in April. Snyder co-wrote the film with Shay Hatton and told The Hollywood Reporter, "This is me growing up as an Akira Kurosawa fan, a Star Wars fan. It's my love of sci-fi and a gigantic adventure. My hope is that this also becomes a massive IP, a universe that can be built out." Netflix has yet to announce a release date. Geek Week is a 5-day virtual fan event featuring celebrity appearances, trailer premieres, and announcements for upcoming Netflix projects. Day 1 included teasers for Shadow and Bone Season 2 and a first look at Jenna Ortega as Wednesday Addams. Netflix shared a poster for its highly anticipated film The School for Good and Evil during Geek Week. The film is an adaptation of the Soma Chanani fantasy young adult novel, which is the first of a series of 6 books. It follows best friend Sophie, played by Sophia Ann Caruso, and Agatha, played by Sophie Wilde, who attend the School of Good and Evil, a place for young fairy tale heroes and villains. The pair learn that they will be placed in opposing schools. Sophie is in place of the School of Evil, while Agatha is put into the School of Good. The poster gives a look at the 2 schools and says there's 2 sides to every story. The film stars Charlize Theron, Kerry Washington, Michelle Yeoh, and Lawrence Fishburne as the school's deans. Kit Young, Rachel Bloom, Peter Serafinopoulos, Mark Heap, and Patti LuPone also star. Author Chinani will serve as an executive producer, and Paul Feig will direct. Post Malone and Seth Meyers drank cocktails inspired by Malone's tattoos in New York City on late night. Malone is the latest star to participate in Meyers' day drinking segment. Past stars include Joe Jonas, Kelly Clarkson, and Rihanna. The late night host and singer tested each other on trivia about their respective careers, talked about how Malone got his name from a rap name generator, argued about superheroes, and sang the theme song to Cheers. They also talked about Malone's Rose line. In addition, Meyers asked Malone to give him face tattoos with a Sharpie inspired by his love of the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Flash, and his dog Frisbee. Malone said he mostly focused on drawing a tattoo of Frisbee. The 26-year-old said that's because the Steelers suck and the Flash is slowed compared to Superman. Malone released his 4th album, 12 Karat Toothache, on Friday. He announced in early May that he's expecting his first child with his girlfriend. Amazon is giving a glimpse of the new series A League of Their Own. The studio shared a teaser trailer for the reboot Tuesday featuring Abby Jacobson. A League of Their Own is based on the 1992 film of the same name, which explores the founding of the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. The movie starred Tom Hanks, Gina Davis, and Madonna. The new series is created by Abby Jacobson and Will Graham and features new characters and storylines. Jacobson, Shantae Adams, Darcy Caden, Roberta Colindrez, Gimisola Ikimu, Kelly McCormick, Marcelo Delgado, and Nick Offerman star. The official description reads, "The show takes a deeper look at race and sexuality, following the journey of a whole new ensemble of characters as they carve their own paths towards their field, both in the league and outside of it." A League of Their Own will premiere August 12th on Amazon Prime Video. Jacobson is known for co-creating and starring on the Comedy Central series Broad City. FX has unveiled the cast of Fargo Season 5. John Hamm, Juno Tempo, and Jennifer Jason Leigh will star in the new season of the anthology black comedy series. FX Networks tweeted, an award-winning series is bringing award-winning talent to its cast. Variety said Hamm will play the character Roy, with Tempo as Dot and Leigh as Lorraine. Exact character details are being kept under wraps. FX renewed Fargo for Season 5 in February. The new season takes place in 2019. The official description reads, set in 2019, when it is not a kidnapping, and what if your wife isn't yours? Fargo is based on the 1996 film of the same name by Joel and Ethan Coen. The TV series takes place in the same universe and is created by Noah Hawley. Previous seasons took place in 2006, 1979, 2010, and 1950, and featured such stars as Billy Bob Thornton, Martin Freeman, Kristen Dunst, Jesse Plemons, Ewan McGregor, and Chris Rock. Reality television stars Todd and Julie Chrisley were found guilty Tuesday in Atlanta on federal charges including bank fraud and tax evasion. The celebrity couple was initially indicted in August 2019, and a new indictment was filed in February. Their trial started 3 weeks ago, and a federal jury found them guilty of conspiring to defraud community banks out of more than $30 million in fraudulent loans. The Chrisleys were also convicted of conspiring to defraud the IRS and tax evasion, and Julie Chrisley was found guilty of wire fraud and obstruction of justice. In addition, the pair's former attorney, Peter Tarantino, was convicted of conspiracy to defraud the U.S. and willfully filing false tax returns. Kerry Farley, the special agent in charge of FBI Atlanta, said in a press release from the U.S. Attorney's Office, as today's outcome shows, when you lie, cheat, and steal, justice is blind as to your fame, your fortune, and your position. In the end, when driven by greed, the verdict of guilty on all counts for these three defendants proves once again that financial crimes do not pay. Federal prosecutors accuse the Chrisleys, who found fame in 2013 when USA Network picked up their reality series Chrisley Knows Best, of manipulating financial records to make it appear as if they were wealthier when applying for more than $30 million in loans from 2007 to 2012. Todd Chrisley then filed for bankruptcy in 2012 and walked away from $20 million in debt. Shortly after, the Chrisleys, with the help of Tarantino, used a production company that controlled to hide their money they made from the reality show, according to prosecutors, keeping the IRS from collecting unpaid taxes. Prosecutors said Julie Chrisley also submitted a falsified credit report and fraudulent bank statement when attempting to rent a house in California. Sentencing for all three is set for October 6. The Chrisleys can face up to 30 years in prison. Dear Evan Hansen announced Tuesday that it will hold its final Broadway performance on Broadway at the Music Box Theater in New York on September 18th. The production tweeted, September 18th is going to be an unforgettable day, and here's why. Dear Evan Hansen plays its final performance on Broadway at the Music Box. We're forever grateful for our friends, family, and fans of the Dear Hansen crew who have been on this journey with us. The long-running musical production follows the story of Evan Hansen, a teenager with social anxiety disorder who pretends to have been the friend of a lonely teenager, Connor Murphy, who, after he died by suicide, also recently announced that Gaten Matrezano has joined the cast. Matrezano previously appeared in the Broadway productions of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, and Les Miserables, announced late last month that he will take over the role of Jared Kleiman, who is a sarcastic friend of the main character in the musical, beginning July 19th. Dear Evan Hansen's current cast includes Zachary Noah Pizer, Talia Simone Robinson, Jessica Phillips, Christine Knoll, David Jeffrey, Manoa Feliciano, Jared Goldsmith, and Phoebe Koyobe. The musical features music and lyrics by Benji Pasek and Justin Paul, and a book written by Stephen Levinson. Levinson was inspired by Pasek's memory of a student who died in his high school, and an outpouring of people claiming that the student was their dearest friend, the Washington Post reported. The musical was adapted late last year into a film starring original Broadway star Ben Platt. Rapper Travis Scott is back as a Day in Vegas festival headliner for the first time since its 2021 Astroworld Festival in Houston, where 8 people died in a stampede. Scott will be the headliner on Sunday, the last day of the September 2nd to the 4th weekend for the Day in Vegas Festival in Las Vegas, following SZA as the headliner on Friday and J. Cole as the headliner Saturday, according to the full lineup release for the festival on Tuesday. Other performers include Playboi Carti, Her, and Baby Keem. The festival also announced that a pre-sale will start this Friday. Scott was replaced by Post Malone at the Day in Vegas Festival last year following the Astroworld Festival in Houston, where a crowd rushed towards the stage while Scott was performing, leaving 8 people dead and more than 300 injured from the stampede. Since then, Scott's career has shown signs of a comeback with his recent performance at the Billboard Music Awards, along with his upcoming headline performance at Day in Vegas and upcoming Primera for festival performance in November in South America. iHeartMedia has announced the lineup for the 2022 iHeartRadio Music Festival. The 2-day music festival will take place September 23rd and 24th at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Nicki Minaj, Halsey, Luke Combs, Megan Thee Stallion, Avril Lavigne, and Lionel Richie will headline the event. Black Eyed Peas, LL Cool J featuring DJ Z-Trip, Maren Morris, Morgan Wallen, Pat Benatar, Neil Giraldo, Sam Smith, and the Black Keys, and other artists will also perform on the main stage. The daytime stage will take place September 24th and feature performances by Lavigne, Maggie Rogers, 5 Seconds of Summer, Big Time Rush, Girl in Red, Love, Chloe, Willow, Chase Rice, Lato, Carly Pierce, Ryan Hurd, Gale, and Lauren Spencer Smith. The iHeartMedia Chief Programming Officer, Tom Pullman, said in a statement, "We're thrilled to once again return to Las Vegas for a weekend full of great live music with this year's festival. What makes this festival one of a kind is that we have the best artists for every genre of music that we play on our 860 iHeart stations, all on one stage. It is once-in-a-lifetime chance to see so many legends perform together." Tickets go on sale June 17th, with pre-sales available to Capital One car holders beginning June 15th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Singer-songwriter Jim Seals of the 70s duo Seals and Croft, which produced soft rock hits Summer Breeze and Diamond Girl, has died. The family announced he was 80. Family members confirmed his Monday's death on social media. They said, "I just learned that Jimmy Seals has passed." His cousin Brady Seals of the country band Little Texas announced, "My heart just breaks for his wife and their children. Please keep them in your prayers. What an incredible legacy he leaves behind." No other details or cause of death were given. And finally, the South Korean boy band BTS is giving a glimpse of its new music video. The K-pop group shared a preview Tuesday of its video for the song Yet to Come, The Most Beautiful Moment. The Yet to Come teaser shows the members of BTS wandering and soaking up in the sun in a desert. BTS teasers for Yet to Come is a new single from BTS's forthcoming anthology album Proof. The album features past recordings, demos, and 2 other new tracks, Run BTS and For You. BTS released teasers for Proof featuring the individual members in May. The group will release the album and the full Yet to Come music video on Friday. Proof will debut just days before BTS's 9th anniversary as a group, which falls June 13th. The boy band shared a new family portrait in honor of the annual anniversary celebration, BTS Festa, last week. BTS consists of Jin, Sugar, J-Hope, RM, Jimin, V, and Jungkook. The group met with President Joe Biden at the White House last week to discuss the anti-Asian hate and the importance of diversity and Asian inclusion. And that is your entertainment report for Wednesday, June 8th, 2022. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Melo. That's RYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.